FunTime. Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Talking the Orville on Egotastic FunTime. Today we're gonna have a great time because we are the Orville, my friend, and we'll get 12 seasons by the end. Yes, it's officially official. The Orville has been renewed by Fox for its 3rd season, and we didn't even have to send in a barrage of pickles. I kind of announced that it was probably renewed the other day when I saw that Entertainment Weekly had it slated on its little list of shows that were renewed as being renewed, but no one else was reporting on it. So the very next day I put out my car video. You guys probably watched it, and I'm saying, yeah, the Orville has been renewed according to Entertainment Weekly, assuming that they got their information right and they're not dum-dums. They're Entertainment Weekly. People buy that magazine, you guys. So I got up the next day, I put out a car video, talking all about it, hoping it's true, and then put that video up, and then 1 hour later, it was officially renewed. It was being reported on Variety, DeadlineHollywood.com, other places like that. It's all over the place that the Orville is renewed, and then the Orville officially announced it. Fox announced it. Tom Costantino put out this great little video about it to make the announcement. Check it out. So it didn't take long for my video that said, is the Orville renewed for a 3rd season? For it to actually, yes, it is renewed for the 3rd season, and we couldn't be happier. And I want to thank all you guys who showed up, because instantly, as soon as it became officially official, I'm like, what? So I did a mad scramble. We did the live show, the live pre-show explosion, and we celebrated. We had a nice Orville Season 3 celebration for almost 4 hours long, and you guys kept the conversation going. It was a really egotastic fun time, and I want to thank you guys for that. So now that we know that the Orville is renewed, that we are getting the 3rd season, that it's on its way, it's cooking in the oven right now, you guys. We do not know when the Orville's 3rd season will premiere. That news is not out yet, but I think that news is coming extremely soon. One thing I can tell you is that the Fox upfronts are today, just a couple hours from now, actually. And the upfronts, of course, is something that the industry does every year. All the television networks put on this big to-do. They have all these swanky parties, presentations, announcements, all throughout the week, this week right now. It goes on longer than that, but the big channels, the CBS's, the Foxes, the NBCs, the now Disney, they are making their announcements this week to let advertisers know about all the exciting things that's coming up for their new fall and mid-season seasons of television, so that the advertisers can get all excited and they can start buying up blocks and blocks of commercials. It's been a tradition, I think, since the 60s. Television's all about commercials. CBS streaming is all about commercials. And I can tell you right now, I read through a whole long, boring, long line of information, pages and pages and pages and pages today on Fox.com, all about the upfronts, about their upcoming announcements. Of course, it's not as informative as the actual announcements are going to be, but it does tell us kind of when to expect the Orville to return. It says on their site that the Orville will return for its 3rd season in the year 2020. But when in 2020, right? When is the show going to premiere? Is it going to be January 1st? Technically, that's 2020. Season 2 premiered December 30th. That's just 2 days before January 1st. 911, if you don't watch that show, it's a great show. They are getting a spin-off series called 911 Lone Star, which premieres January 20th. Stars Rob Lowe. That's right, Derulio himself. And that show, like I said, premieres January 20th. So there's going to be premieres going on in January. So will the Orville premiere in January of 2020, or will we have to wait until a later time? I am not sure as of yet, but the information is coming. And I have high hopes, you guys, okay, that today, just a few hours from now, that the official premiere news, the exact date, time, day of the week, month. All that great stuff will be announced today, and of course, I'll keep you apprised. Once we find out about it, I'm going to tell you all about it, because that's what I do. We talk about the Orville on Talking The Orville. Not only am I excited to find out exactly when we can expect the new series, but I'm just excited for season 3. All the adventures, all the wonderful times with these incredible people from the 25th century, the crew of the Orville. They are people that we want to serve with, to hang out with, to work with, to fly the stars with, to discover strange new worlds, seek out new life and new civilizations. That's what we love about this show. I can't wait to find out what's going to happen with Ed and Kelly now that the timeline has officially been fixed. I'm interested to see what all the repercussions are of dealing with all that timey-wimey stuff that they did in the last couple episodes of season 2. What's going to happen? Did they stem off a bunch of other alternate timelines? What's going on? Hopefully they talk about that in season 3. I want to learn more about Bortus and Clyden. I don't know how they're going to stay together with them being at odds. Is Topa going to finally be the one that gets through to Clyden, to make Clyden's story start progressing, his view of the world change, open up, become more inviting, stop being a dick? Will Gordon ever find love? Will John ever stop finding love? I want to know more about Tala. I want to know more about Yaphet. Will Yaphet get his own episode? Will Lieutenant Dan get his own episode? Will we be seeing Priya again? Who else are we going to try and enlist to help us in the fight against the Kalon? Will we be seeing the Calivan again? What's going to be up with the Calivan? Are they going to be dum-dums because of all the reality television that they're watching now? Who knows? I cannot wait for season 3, you guys. And I can't wait to talk about it with you when it finally arrives. We're going to be doing all the same fun stuff that we love to do when it comes to the Orville. We're going to talk about it. We're going to wax philosophical about it. We're going to speculate wildly. I fully expect in season 3 to have a follow-up with the Krill, because this peace treaty with them is just getting started, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of growing pains going along with that. The Calivan are going to come back, I'm pretty sure. What about the Choctaw, you guys? What's up with them? The Krill seem to be afraid of those dudes. Will Ed finally get over Kelly, and then Kelly's the one that's in love with Ed this time, where they're just not falling in love with each other at the same time? Will Claire and Isaac get back together, or is that relationship done forever? The possibilities are endless. All I know is that I hope the season is bigger, better, more luscious, more expensive. Come on, Disney. Just throw piles and piles of cash on the Orville, please. But also, the show, just keep doing what you're doing. The writers, the cast, all these people, they love their jobs. They love working for this show. They're fans of the show, not just the people who make the show. And that makes all the difference. So I fully expect an amazing season. Season 2 blew it out of the water. Season 1 was amazing. Hashtag Renew the Orville is dead. We don't need it anymore. It's gone. No longer do we need to use that silly hashtag. Now we need to use the hashtag The Orville Renewed.
The night is ours!
Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today, and I talked about it. How about you? Are you excited for season 3 of The Orville? Of course you are. When do you think we will get, what's the official month, the official day, the official time that we will be getting the Orville season 3? Because I want to know. I can't wait. Do you think the Orville will be in its same time slot on Thursdays, or are they going to move to a different day? What are your season 3 predictions? You can let me know what you think by joining the conversation below. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, supporting my stupid show. It really does mean the world to me. I'll see you very soon. And as always, I hope all your times are egotastic fun times. Love you, bye-bye!
Egotastic fun time, we're gonna have a great time. Egotastic fun time, give me all your money. Give him all your money. You will find it funny. Just give me money. I love money. Give him all your 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 money.